here. You want to know how much is your home worth? In this video, we're going to share you 4 reasons why you want to know how much your home is worth. What is the 4 reasons?
The 4 reasons are, number 1 is curiosity. Hey, I just want to know what my home value is worth. The second reason is for financial planning. So, or you're trying to understand what your net worth is. So that's the second reason. The third reason is to kind of just get a thumb in the air with regards to maybe perhaps getting a HELOC. So you want to know what your value is.
That is a very good information we want to share with you. But before we dive into the 4 reasons and in detail, we are an agent over 15-year experience in real estate. We have done flipping, selling, buying home, investment property, or helping regular transaction, which is buy and sell, or any divorce client. We are also certified divorce client. Where we are licensed in England?
Maryland, DC, and Virginia.
Yes.
Additionally, we also are Class A general contractors. We can build a skyscraper from the ground up. And we're also licensed project managers. So we understand all the sequences, pricing, and processes when it comes to selling or flipping a house.
Yeah, we are here to help you in Maryland, DC area. Also, we can have a good top producer referral in all around the area if you're looking to help with real estate solutions.
So how does somebody find out how much their house is worth?
Yeah, so the thing is, Glenn, it's very simple, right? You know, everything is easy right now because internet is making it so convenient that maybe it's like, oh, I don't need an agent. I can just go online and look up Zillow.com, Realtor.com, or tech assessment. So what do you think that's enough information for them to know how much their home is worth?
So again, going to the internet is kind of like putting a thumb in the wind. We had someone who priced out the house for an estate. Their parent had passed away, and the internet had given them a price as low as $240,000, as high as $490,000.
That's a big gap.
That's a huge range.
How do I know what is the right price? Let's say I'm planning to sell the home.
Right. Yeah. So if you're planning on selling the home, then you really need to have a fair market value assessment of the house ahead of time. This way, one is, and the biggest thing is psychological, you are setting your expectations correctly.
Right. Set yourself to win is always something we're helping out here. Right. So I would say a lot of people think, they can do convenient thing. But to me, this is the biggest financial, asset that you have. When you try to sell the home, you should talk to the professional advisor like us that we can give you free advice. So the reason why I want to work with Realtor, give them some idea why.
So I'm going to give you an idea why, but I also want to give you a sidebar. Not sure if you know this or not, but there are 19 sources on the internet to give you a realtor or an appraisal of your house. 19 different websites.
By the way, I have a trained appraisal assessment. It's not just like experience will tell you, right? Experience and education and so many homes that we sell. So the appraisal, the way they look at the home when you have the contract, we have to defend your price. We have to make sure we're able to defend your price, meaning we have a report to show appraisal. The bank will come in and show you that, hey, this is approved, this is the right price. So,
right. So what Gift is talking about at the end of the line when the appraiser is coming in, so you get your house under contract, you go through your home inspection, one of the last steps is getting an appraisal. So we have to come out, and we are one of the few agents who meets the appraiser at the front door, and we do their work for them. We give them a folder that has all of Gift's contact information in there, and then it has all the houses in the neighborhood that sold within the last 90 days, justifying the price that we had sold it at, because we always sell our houses far above the median neighborhood price or the average neighborhood price.
Yeah.
So now how do we get over that? Because recently we sold a house for $500,000, and the community price was $450,000. So it was the highest one in that neighborhood.
Yes.
So we have to justify that $50,000. What we do is, because we are general contractors and we know the value of it, we'll go through all the improvements that you did into your house, and then also tell them what level of grade of material you use. There's excellent grade, like for example, Wolf appliances, the most expensive out there, a stove from Wolf costs $40,000. But an appraiser is going to come in and look at that stove and go, okay, I could get that from Home Depot, Lowe's. It's worth $10,000. No. We justify every penny to make sure you maximize your real estate investment.
That's come down to the condition, which is, this is an important mistake that people don't understand when they're looking at the internet resources, right? So internet give you the price assessment, but they don't know the condition of your home. That is why we here to confirm the internet is not the best source that you can get.
No, absolutely not. So, so let me give you...
You can leave money on the table, you can overprice, but...
Yeah, so let me give you two points on the condition of the house. Gift kind of alluded to it, which is you have to have a real estate agent come in. That's the second point. But let's go to the first one, which is the most important thing. Why is it when you drive a new car off the dealership lot, it drops 4 or 5, sometimes as much as $10,000 in value? It's sitting on the lot and you only had the car for a few minutes, but you drive it off the lot and the price drops immediately.
Yeah.
You're getting a new car. You feel great about it. You don't care about it because the only thing that you care is that, hey, I've got something, to show off to the neighbors, or I've got something to drive to work to, or I've got a chick magnet. The young guys like to say that. So there's many reasons why that, but you get so emotionally involved in it that you overpay for that vehicle. That's what we want to do in the real estate business. And we know how to do that because it goes to number 2 now. What are the best colors? What are the best finishes? What is the best flooring that gives you maximum return on investment? For example, what was the big color about 4 years ago that everybody was painting in their house?
Oh my God, 4 years ago, maybe it's yellow.
No, it was the gray.
Oh, the gray, right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay, back then it's yellow.
Yeah, 4 or 5 years ago, if you went into any show house out there, that could be a brand new townhouse, a brand new single family house, a brand new condo. It doesn't matter who the builder is. Everything was this very light, what they call smoky or cloud gray.
Yeah,
it's a
but
big
now
color.
it's shifting and changing.
Now it's shifting. Exactly.
Guess what happened? Everything want to, more.
So this video is being made in 2024, January. What's the big color now, Gift?
It's very simple white.
White is all over the place.
And by the way, they paint the same color from the ceiling to the floor, the wall, so make sure.
So what they have found out, and this goes again to the psychology about it, and unless you're talking to an experienced realtor, there is no way in heck that you're going to know what I'm about to tell you. They are starting to build houses slightly smaller because even though it's new, the rooms are a little bit smaller, and if everything is painted white with bright white trim and bright white crown molding and bright white ceilings, people are going to pay more for it. So inflation has driven up the cost of everything. So the room's slightly smaller, but it gives you this feeling of being larger. The gray did not give the exact same feeling. The gray gave you a nice, a relaxed, homey type of feeling. But because the buildings are slightly smaller, rooms are slightly smaller, they're doing...
They brighten out the home.
With white, exactly.
Yeah, so we can go on and on about the condition because the condition is really important when you price the home. That's why when you're talking to the professional like us, experience, we've seen the home before, after, we can advise you to the right direction. Don't overspend money when you try to sell. Try how are you going to save money. We have a network of resort or, like people that we can use all the time. So just talk to us. So now let's talk about this. So we talk about condition, right? That's big thing that define the price. And also we talk about something that the internet doesn't know and don't know how to adjust, which is location.
Location.
Yes, location is a big thing.
So there's 3 rings here in DC, and every large community is built around a metropolitan area. New York, Connecticut is a suburb of New York City. Northern New Jersey is a suburb. Here in DC, we have the Beltway. So you have inside the Beltway, then you have outside the Beltway, and now there's a second Beltway that's going around DC as well too. So the location inside the Beltway, those houses are still selling really fast. But in that second ring, it's kind of slow or steady. And then in that outside that second ring, it's really kind of a buyer's market.
Yeah.
So knowing the location and the rapidity at which a particular property sells based on the location all gets baked into your price.
Right. So on top of that, I'm just gonna hyper local on the location because it doesn't have to be closer to DC. What is a neighborhood sell for is also far why, right? The location may be that house next to the highway, that house is not in the good lot because there's water dumps or whatever is in that area. So that is affect the price, and also the location maybe is in the electric pole next to the house, thing like that. That's
Let me give
very big thing.
a practical one. Houses that are near 395, and there's probably 10,000 houses that are right near 395 coming out of Washington, D.C. Those houses that back up immediately to that are impeded to sell quickly at a high price because of the road noise. Even with the sound barrier, people don't look favorably on those particular houses.
So that I would say the internet doesn't know about. So it needs an expertise like us to help you justify the price, right? So save your time, save money, and maybe help you make some more money because we know how to price it right. So then talk about the big
markets.
Thing.
Yeah, the big.
Thing.
So we talked about kind of a local market. Now let's talk about the macro market. Now this too is super critical when it comes to the price of your house. What is going on in the economy? Where is manufacturing? What is the CPI, Consumer Price Index? Is it dropping? What is sentiment? Is sentiment high or low? And then ultimately the big number, ding, 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 ding. What is it, Gift? Interest rates.
Yes.
Right. So all this goes into, so if you think about it, if you're a lay person, you're just going, oh, okay, I went to Zillow and my house said it was worth, I'll just pick out a number, $1.2 million. Well, probably not $1.2 million. Why do they do that though? Zillow now has a sales arm, a sales force inside of there. So they want to give you a higher number. Again, remember that emotional thing about buying a new car and going off the lot and you're all excited about it, but it doesn't matter, you're still going to lose that money? It's the exact same thing. If I tell you your house is worth, if it appraises at $1 million, I say I could sell it for 1.3 and someone says it could sell at 1.2, you're more excited about me. You think to yourself, oh, he's got moxie, he's got confidence. That's the guy I want to go with. But is it a pretty lie? That's the question that you have to ask yourself.
I can't be a pretty lie because I know my job. If I don't start it correctly, I'm going to get into a big trouble.
Right.
And we don't want that to happen to you because this is why experienced agent, again, to guide you to the right direction, help you get the maximize your money at the short period of time, less headache. That is our goal. So
let's talk about number one real fast. So you've got all these internet resources that are giving you these big price ranges. Gift, how can someone actually get a better price than using the internet?
Realtor.
A realtor. Gift, let me ask you another question. So people don't know the condition of their house. They live in the house. They may think it's really, really nice. I've gone into some houses that were terrible and they were just like, isn't my house beautiful? And literally they have like bunny rabbit trails going in because they're hoarders, right?
Yeah.
So Gift, who's the best person to really judge condition with regards to price?
Me, realtor. I mean, of course, I don't want to hurt the seller feeling, but we know if we're going to sell that home for them, we have to give them the truth, right?
Right. And then the last one with regards to location. Who knows locations better than anybody else?
Again, when you live in a home, you may ignore all these things, right? But the third party like us, experienced agent that can walk through very quickly can help you, guide you to the right process. Yes, realtor. Again.
So we've covered everything. We've covered different sources where you can get a thumb in the wind in order to get a price on your house. We've covered the condition of the house, which is important to have someone who understands what money that you put into the house is going to give you your highest return. The third thing, or the German third thing that we talked about was location. And the fourth thing that we discussed was the overall market condition.
But who know market better?
The realtor.
Exactly, because we're in the market and we watch it every day. We help clients buy and sell. So that's why please contact us if you are thinking about selling a home or even just want to know, curious, like Glenn said, 4 reasons, right? What is my home is worth? Is that what I want to do for my curiosity, or I want to do HELOC, I want to do my network, or at least you have a peace of mind. You know what your home is worth. So we're here to support you. How do they contact us, Glenn?
You can call us at 703-707-0334 or visit us on the website at 23homes.com. That's 23homes.com.
You can even Google us on Google. We have almost 100 reviews. We are so proud, and we have all kind of different type of that expertise we do. We do luxury, we do expert Thai and speak Thai and English, right? So I have a lot of Thai clients, a lot of success story there. Also, we have divorce.
Divorce. Do a lot of divorce. Yep.
Yeah, luxury. So anyway, look forward to serve you. And if you need any more information about real estate, contact us.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you watching.